Just about set for nighttime baseball. Now at the plate, Josh Palmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And there's one down now. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in now, Josh Palmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Owings. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City. Hang flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up, one there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Doesn't come much easier.
Stepping into the box, Josh Palmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Phillips is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up now, Josh Palmer. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. Hang is up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it because they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. Tuesday night baseball. Miles Mikolas will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, Dixon Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runner goes for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a...
Here's the catcher, Salvador Pérez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Palmer to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Palmer. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dixon Machado.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty D. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Duda makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Palmer at second with two down.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Josh Palmer. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Josh Palmer.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, DeRosa, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into that pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Grounded to the right, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the inning. Now batting, Josh Palmer. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
You're short, hit hard. Mondesi brings it in. What a play, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Kansas City, second baseman, Ernie.
Short. Palmer takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Josh Palmer, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Josh Palmer.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Mondesi picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. The gateway arch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Pérez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Palmer there. And that's out number 1.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And tonight's final, 7-3. St. Louis get their 20th home win this year. Dominic Leone wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over. And welcome, everyone. Our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning. At the plate, Josh Palmer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jordan Hicks comes on from...
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row.
Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. On the ground to third, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team.
And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Striding in, Josh Palmer. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to... Here's Gregory Polanco.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Working for the punch out and the offer. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into score. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the short.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now at the plate, Josh Palmer. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Josh Palmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swings through the slider there. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Grounded to short. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-0. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. The 1-2.
Come on.
Hit hard on the ground towards
on,
second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. In now, Josh Palmer. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Josh Palmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with the 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Up next for the Buccos, Hayes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. Could be to second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major. Jamison Taillon is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Finally.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a 2-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Josh Palmer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and no swing apparently, ball 1. DeRosa, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing, not who was going to be the hero. Just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Palmer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, he makes the stop. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Palmer stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Into the box now, Jacob Starling. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Copper back to the mound. And there's one away. Digging in, Josh Palmer.
Josh Palmer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Kramer is there, and there's out number 2.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jamison Taillon earns win number 7 on the season. Alex Reyes permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
33N West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final tip.
And welcome to the home of the game. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
The left fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Runner breaks for third. It's strike three called. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases.
Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Digging in, Josh Homer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, DeRosa? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's Gregory Polanco. One out, nobody on.
Fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Ready once again, Josh Homer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To third. Hayes ranges to his left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Down to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in, Josh Homer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Soft liner to the left side. And he'll just step on third. At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Kramer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball hit on the ground is short. And this goes right past him at short.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but...
Standing in with the bases loaded, Josh Homer, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Kramer takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Hayes. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second.
Number 77.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The St. Louis Cardinals Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight the opener of it. Into the box, Josh Palmer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Josh Palmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Throw on to first, in time, one away. Now a chance to look at striding into the box, Josh Palmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Byron Buxton now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
From the stretch. Up the middle. A step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So digging in now, Josh Palmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Dig. On the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eddie. Rosario.
Bounce it to the left side, to his right. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. The next twin up, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Josh Palmer. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Josh Palmer.
Josh Palmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Molina, the runner at second with 1 away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, McCann. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sanó. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, DeRosa, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2.
Tuesday night baseball now. Michael Pineda gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. To his left. Home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visitors. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So nothing in the Minnesota first. Ready now, Jonathan Scope. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jonathan.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. Homer with it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Homer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Two balls and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Dixon Machado digs in. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Runners on his way to third. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Josh Homer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Buxton is right there. Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. He went down on strikes last time up.
C.J. Cron.
Hit on the ground out to short. 2 is Homer. And that's the second out. Standing in, Josh Homer. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. And their runners at the corners now.
Garver.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1. It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Coming to the plate now, Josh Palmer. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Digging in now for the Brewers, Neil Walker. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. 0-1, here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Damn, from a pitcher standpoint, that's
The next to bat for St. Louis, Josh Palmer. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is after it, and that retires the side. Standing in, Josh Palmer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
popped him up. Arcia is there. 1 away. Ready for another chance, Paul Goldschmidt.
The batter, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Runners off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at 1st and 2nd and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. A hit in 2 tries so far. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Palmer on second. Goldschmidt at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2